My handwriting's terrible. Hey y'all, guess what? It's story time with Miss McDermott. Go back with me to my 8th grade year and let's hear what's happening in January. Sit back, relax, grab a beer, and let's check up on this junior high drama. January 8th, 1977. Woke up late and fed Babe. She ain't eating well. Went to prayer meeting and we had just a talk. Patsy and Ginger and me and Sherry was all that was there. I helped the little kids, and if they was good, they got a marshmallow. And Sarah always said I was good. Then I got home at 8, and Reba took me to youth meeting, and Sean came. I got home and Mom and the neighbors, except for Gay and Gina, were there. Me, Greg, and Lori got in a fight, and this Nashville on the Road was on. This guy came out to sing, and Lori said, I hate him. And Greg said, you don't even know him. And then Lori said, well, Donna is not very pretty. And Greg said, is she as pretty as you? And Lori said, no, I'm a lot prettier. And then her and Greg and me cracked up. January 9th, 1977. I didn't go to church. Gay came over and we watched TV. Then Gay stayed all night. January 10th, 1977. No school! Yay! Kim came over, and then me and Kim and Gay played Animal Doctor, and I had to babysit Andrea. Then at about noon, I put Andrea to sleep, and me and Gay, Kim, Tim, Greg, Cindy, Steve, Jane, Gina, and Fish went sledding. And it was great. And they were real steep hills, and I was scared. I was scared stiff. I was scared stiff when I went down them. Then Steve pulled me and Cindy and Gay behind the Jeep, and Gay got her finger smashed because Kim and Tim and Greg would always say, go, when they weren't supposed to. And I got home, Andrea had just woke up, and then I fell asleep on the couch, and Judy picked up Andrea and went home. Tooge took me to feed Babe, and I watched Laverne and Shirley's birthday. Okay, note, Andrea was a little neighbor kid, so I'm guessing maybe I was babysitting, but really my mom was babysitting, because I was 14 at the time, so I can't see that they would leave their kid with me and I would just leave the kid asleep in the house and then go running around playing in the snow and then come back. Just to clear that up. January 11th, 1977. No school again. I'm wondering about Richie a lot. Mom went to a glow and I stayed with Gay. Kim came over and we went to my house to watch cartoons. Just before Kim came over, me and Gay and Glenna talked about Kim, the way that she begs. Mom embarrassed the crud out of me like something awful. Lester was over and Mom said, Lester, why don't you love a girl who will love you? And Lester went, aw. And Mom said, well, Tish will love ya. And I pulled the covers over my head. And Lester put his head on my shoulder. And then he put his arm around me. And boy, did my heart jump. I could have kissed him. Author's note. Lester was 6 years older than me and one of my brother's best friends. And he was dating the girl next door. I had the biggest crush on him. Like, The whole world was about Lester. January 12th, 1977. I had an ucky dentist to go to, and I got my teeth retracted. And braces. January 13th, 1977. Boy, it was great. We were at Diane's for supper, and it was a drag until Lester came. I love him. I got everything for him. I got his food and tea, and I sat by him. Kim got jealous, and Gina asked me if I was in love, but I said yes. Then after we ate, Kevin and Les played pool, and then they hit each other's balls with sticks. And then then after we ate, Kevin and Les played pool, and then they hit each other's balls with the sticks and about ruptured each other. Then I fed Babe in Lester's truck. And when I got home, Les was on the couch. I started to sew Mr. Cooter. Oh, Mr. Cooter was on, so me and Lester watched it. And then he left. Boo-hoo. Then Mojo got really sick and started puking all over the place. January 14th, 1977. We got out at 12:15, and everyone is coming over to eat. But I wanted to go to the show. Dad called and said he was snowed in and he wouldn't make it to St. Louis till later. Then at 10 o'clock, Dad called, and he was in St. Louis. So Mom and Glenna and Blamp went to get him. So Gina babysat me and Gay, and I really missed Lester that night. I love him. January 15th, 1977. Me, Denise, Elaine, Pam, Christy went to the mall, and I saw Car Wash, and it was a bad show, but I liked it. It had a hooker in it, and it showed a girl half naked sitting on a toilet. And a guy was squeezing a girl's tit, and I got sick. Then we followed a really handsome guy, about 15 or 16. And Pam asked his little brother what his name was, and he said it was Steve. Wow. Then he left. I saw Richie there. Then these two, oh my God, so racist. Then these two Arabers started chasing us. Then we found Alice. Lucky. We was getting ready to leave when Steve walked by, and he gave us the cutest smile I ever saw. January 15th, 1977. I got bawled out because I cut some of my quilt off. And then Lori came with one of her cousins. She asked what time Kevin got home, and Dad said this morning. And I said they were probably out drinking. And Lester walked in. Wow. What an entrance. Lester went in and woke up Kevin, and I said Lester was probably with them, and they went drinking. Oh, Dad said no, with him on the ball team, he couldn't. I said, oh yeah? Well, then look at Kevin. Then Les left, and Lori gave a scene, and then she left. Then I got bawled out again about Lester, telling Lori that he drank, because then it would get all over school, and he would get kicked off the team. I'm going to stop there because now we're jumping to August. So what was left of my 8th grade year is forever lost. And we're going to pick it up right about the time I start my freshman year. So remember, be peaceful, be kind, save your drama for your mama. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.